When you walk into a supermarket, you are immediately surrounded by the illusion of endless choice. You see hundreds of different brands, colorful logos, and seemingly competing products on the shelves. You see Coca-Cola and Pepsi fighting for your attention with expensive advertising campaigns. You see different airlines, different banks, and different pharmaceutical companies all competing for your money. We are taught that this competition is the foundation of the free market capitalist system. But what if I told you that this freedom of choice is actually a complete illusion? What if I told you that almost all of these competing brands are owned by the exact same people? If you dig deep into the shareholder lists of the world's biggest companies, you find a pattern. You will see the same two mysterious names appearing at the very top of almost every single list: BlackRock and Vanguard. These are not just investment firms. They are the true, invisible rulers of our modern world. Together with State Street, they are known as the Big Three asset managers of the economy. They manage assets worth more than $20 trillion, which is hard to even imagine. To put that number into perspective, that is more than the GDP of China or the entire European Union. If BlackRock were a country, it would be the third richest superpower on the entire planet. Let's look at the example of the fierce rivalry between Coca-Cola and Pepsi. You think they are enemies, but BlackRock and Vanguard are the top shareholders in both of them. This means that no matter which soda you choose to buy, the money ends up in the same pockets. The same logic applies to the technology giants that control our daily information flow. Apple, Microsoft, Facebook, and Google all share these same institutional giants as their primary owners. They even own the media companies that produce the news you watch every single night. From Fox News to CNN, the people telling you what to think are funded by the same source. But their power goes far beyond just owning stocks and collecting dividends from companies. Because they own such a massive percentage of the world, they can control global corporate policy. The CEO of BlackRock, Larry Fink, writes a famous letter to other CEOs every single year. In this letter, he effectively dictates how companies should behave regarding politics and the environment. If a company refuses to follow his guidelines, BlackRock can simply crash their stock price overnight. They have developed a supercomputer system called Aladdin that monitors every financial risk in the world. This software is so powerful that even the United States Federal Reserve relies on it to manage crises. Think about the terrifying implications of a private company having more financial data than the government. They have effectively privatized the global economy and turned nations into their customers. They are also heavily investing in the housing market, buying up single-family homes across America. This drives up the prices of houses so that regular families can no longer afford to buy them. Their ultimate goal seems to be a world where you own nothing and simply rent everything from them. They profit when you get sick because they own the big pharmaceutical companies. They profit when there is war because they own the major defense contractors and weapons manufacturers. They profit when you eat, when you travel, when you use your phone, and even when you sleep. So the next time you think you are making a free choice as a consumer, remember that the deck is stacked and the house always wins in the end. The invisible economy is not just about secret meetings in dark rooms anymore. It is about massive, open monopolies that hide in plain sight behind boring financial terminology. We are living in a world designed by BlackRock, and we are just living in their rental property. But if these companies own the economy, who controls the value of the money itself? In the next episode, we will expose the institution that prints the money and creates inflation. If you want to uncover more secrets of history that they don't teach in school, make sure to hit that subscribe button and share your thoughts in the comments. To understand how the rich hide their money before investing it here, check out our previous video on the modern art market.